And welcome back. After 15 years in the NFL, he's ready for a new chapter. Heisman Trophy winner Carson Palmer is teaming up with a local nonprofit, Camp Rainbow Gold. The camp aims to give kids with cancer a regular summer experience, one they've missed out on due to long hospital stays and treatments. Our Andrew Bartline spoke with Palmer today. Andrew, can you explain to us this new role for him and why he's doing it?
Well, Carson Palmer is the new spokesperson for Camp Rainbow Gold's fundraising campaign. The camp debuted their new location last summer, and upgrades are needed at the site to provide a safe environment and medical care facilities. Palmer says he may have retired from football, but he's far from hanging it up.
Keep your feet pumped.
What's life like for a retired NFL quarterback? Well, for Carson Palmer, it's Sun Valley, Idaho.
Came to Idaho a bunch as a kid and just fell in love with the outdoors. I love to fish and hunt and just be outside, period. And this was the right place to raise our family.
But raising the kids hasn't come without heartache, because Palmer's son spent more than his fair share at the St. Luke's Children's Hospital.
Son had been sick a bunch and we're trying to figure out what was going on.
Palmer feared the worst, but only positives followed.
Thankfully, it turned out to be not cancer. We thought we were headed for the C word with him and getting ready to tackle that.
And through his son's doctor, Palmer learned about Camp Rainbow Gold.
One bike apart.
It's just a really special place.
Camp Rainbow Gold is a nonprofit providing a regular summer camp experience for sick children who live irregular lives, often battling cancer from a hospital bed. It's the kind of work Palmer has shown passion for long before he hung up the cleats.
Spent a lot of time at Phoenix Children's Hospital. I was playing there. I'd play games on Sundays and then go visit kids on Mondays and Tuesdays, my off days. And I've seen firsthand how difficult that is on the families that are living in those hospitals with these kids.
Camp Rainbow Gold gets kids out of the hospital bed to play in a safe environment with the medical care they need. And this week, Rainbow Gold added Palmer to its roster. All they had to do was ask. What kind of closed the door on the deal?
Just asking me to take on this role. There wasn't a thought, there wasn't a blink. It was just, how do I fit this into my schedule and make this happen?
As the spokesperson, Palmer works to get the word out. And to fully develop the new campground infrastructure to meet their needs, Rainbow Gold is looking to raise $7 million. That's on top of the nearly $9 million raised to date. And Rainbow Gold is calling on the guy in Sun Valley to lead them across the goal line.
And it's not a one-year deal. This is something that's going to go on, and funds are going to be generated and raised for years and years, because Camp Rainbow Gold's a really special place and it can get even better.
Camp Rainbow Gold debuted their 172-acre campsite last year. That's just outside Fairfield. The space is shared and also used by 5 other nonprofits. So Rainbow Gold says they're 2 years ahead of schedule in developing this space, with Carson Palmer making a big push to complete those projects as they will be needed down the line.
Wow. You know, we were talking about it earlier, but this is a touchdown for both Palmer and Camp Rainbow Gold.
Clever. I like that.
Thanks, Andrew.